Her baby cousin called her Tutu because she couldn't pronounce Susan. At the age of 15, she legally changed her name to Tuesday, even though she was born on a Friday. This is Tuesday Weld, an actress that was huge in the 50s and 60s. She dated Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Al Pacino. It's rumored she was seeing Warren Beatty, but who didn't? She had the all-American look everyone so loved. She infamously turned down Lolita, Rosemary's Baby, and Bonnie and Clyde because those roles were too much like her. Even though she worked in Hollywood under her own terms, Tuesday Weld went through it. She was born on August 27th, 1943 in Manhattan. She's a Virgo. Her father passed away when she was very young, so to support her family, her mother put her in modeling. By the time she was 9 years old, she was the breadwinner of the family. In her own words, she said she began drinking at 10. She fell in love when she was 11. She found out he was gay. She tried to unalive herself when she was just 12 years old. She was cast in a film called Rock, 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 where she played a teenager. She kept getting roles where she played sensual, troubled girls. As expected, Hollywood then labeled her wild in real life. I mean, you have to think the industry really sexualized her when she was young, and her mother on the right just wanted her to pay the bills. What was she going to do? At just 16 years old, she started dating actor John Ireland, who was 45. Of course, this was controversial, but instead of looking at him like sir, they called her the Playgirl. By now, she was 16, living on her own. She had a bad reputation. When she was 19, Stanley Kubrick offered her the role of Lolita. She said no. Maybe this was a mess up because the movie was huge. And she continued to turn down roles. One of her most iconic quotes, "I do not ever want to be a huge star." When she was 22, she married her first husband. His name was Claude Hars. He was a screenwriter. Together, they had a daughter named Natasha. This marriage lasted just a few years. 4 years later, she married Dudley Moore. Yes, Arthur. Together, they had a son. His name, Patrick. Tell me Natasha does not look just like her mother. After 5 years of marriage, they got divorced. 5 years later, she married violinist Pinchas Zuckerman. These two were married for 16 years, and in their divorce papers, he said Tuesday was like, "Why do I need to keep going to your concerts? I've already heard the music before." Tuesday and her mother were estranged. In fact, she told everyone that her mother had passed away. Her mother was like, "Oh, okay." So she wrote a book titled If It's Tuesday, I Must Be. In 2001, she retired from acting. She moved to Colorado, and then she moved back to LA and she lives in the Hollywood Hills. Tuesday is 81 years old. Has anyone seen her around LA? If you have, let me know in the comments.